Welcome to Gridiron Ring, a sports talk show covering football and professional wrestling. I'm your host, the Encyclopedia of Sports, Cool Hand Luke 96. This is the third of 4 brand new videos this week right here on Gridiron Ring's YouTube channel. So be sure to go check out the other 3 in my college football coaching carousel video, NFL Week 15 predictions, and my college football 2018-19 bowl game predictions. You're currently listening to my WWE TLC predictions, so hopefully you guys enjoy. If you do, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Go hit the thumbs up button on the other 3 videos as well, and if you have not done so already, be sure to like, follow, and subscribe, especially subscribe to Gridiron Ring right here on YouTube. But like, follow, and subscribe to Gridiron Ring and myself, Cool Hand Luke 96, on social media. All the links are in the description below. So WWE TLC is this upcoming Sunday, December 16th, 2018, out in San Jose, California at the SAP Center. No pre-show matches at the moment. I do expect, though, for WWE to announce at least 1, maybe 2 pre-show kickoff show matches by the end of the week before this event takes place. They actually just announced a chairs match before SmackDown this past week, and that is Rey Mysterio and Randy Orton in a chairs match. They announced that on social media. They normally announce a lot of matches on social media anymore nowadays, so I expect them to announce at least 1 pre-show kickoff show match by the end of the week before the event takes place. I would think if they do, it's going to be a Raw Tag Team Championship match, because at the moment we do not have that on the card for the 12-13 matches that there are for TLC on Sunday. And this past week on Raw, we saw new Raw Tag Team Champions crowned. Bobby Roode and Chad Gable, who in my opinion have no chemistry whatsoever, they won the Raw Tag Team titles over the Authors of Pain. So we'll have to see if they have a rematch maybe next week on Raw, if they don't have it at TLC on Sunday, on the pre-show kickoff show. But I think the Authors of Pain, they'll be getting those titles back here sooner rather than later. I think why they did that was to get a title on Bobby Roode on the main roster, as he has not held a title in the WWE since being down in NXT when he was the NXT champion. So like I said, I got 10, 11, 12, 13 matches here for TLC on Sunday, as WWE will go Extreme for the second time this year. Extreme Rules the other time WWE goes Extreme, and this will be the final WWE pay-per-view of the 2018 calendar year. We'll have the Royal Rumble out in Phoenix at Chase Field, home of the Arizona Diamondbacks, at the end of January. We'll have NXT TakeOver Phoenix that weekend as well. Then Fastlane's in March, and then WrestleMania 35 is in April, on Sunday, April 7th, 2018, or 19, excuse me. I'm going to have to get used to saying that, as the new year is just a couple weeks away now, but WrestleMania will be here before we know it. So the first match I'll go over for TLC on Sunday. By the way, TLC will be on the WWE Network and on pay-per-view on Sunday. So if you have the network, it's only $9.99 a month. If you don't, I would highly suggest tuning in and watching TLC. And if you're not able to watch TLC, be sure to tune in to Periscope at Cool Hand Luke 96. I'll be on Periscope doing live reactions, play-by-play of WWE TLC. So follow me on Twitter and Periscope at Cool Hand Luke 96. Links are in the description below. And hopefully I see everybody on Sunday for WWE TLC on Periscope. So first match I'll go over is the finals of the second annual Mixed Match Challenge. The winners, whether it be the team of Fabulous Truth, R-Truth, and Carmella, or Mahalisha, Jinder Mahal, and Alicia Fox, the winners will be the number 30th entrants in the 2019 Royal Rumble in Phoenix. And I'm going to take the Fabulous Truth, R-Truth, and Carmella to win this. So then next I'll go over the 3 women's matches that are taking place on Sunday at TLC. First, a tables match between Natalya and Ruby Riott. Promos with both of these women this past week on Raw were excellent. Riott really downgraded Natalya's now passed away father, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, and Ruby Riott wouldn't be doing this unless Natalya said, it's all right. So wise, makes you want to watch. This match should be good on Sunday. The 2 other members of the Riott Squad, I assume, will be ringside, that being Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan. help out Ruby Riott, but I think it's going to backfire, and I think Natalya is going to find a way to win in this tables match on Sunday at TLC. The man Becky Lynch will defend her SmackDown Women's Championship in a TLC match versus Charlotte and Asuka. I think Becky Lynch will retain. I think Asuka will eventually win it, maybe at the Royal Rumble, no later than WrestleMania. Charlotte will go into a feud with Lynch and potentially Ronda Rousey, leading towards WrestleMania 35. But for now, for the TLC match, with Becky Lynch being so hot, not being able to compete at Survivor Series due to getting injured by Nia Jax on the Go Home Raw for Survivor Series there a couple weeks ago, Becky Lynch will find a way to win. No way she's losing. There's no way Ronda Rousey is losing the Raw Women's Championship. Ronda Rousey facing Nia Jax for the Raw Women's Championship. She'll win. She'll hold this title more than likely until WrestleMania. They could get the SmackDown Women's title off of Lynch by that point. Probably around Royal Rumble time, like I said. Have Asuka potentially win it then. Have Charlotte and Becky go over and invade Raw and set up a match with Rousey. Have Rousey go to SmackDown as well. Get those ratings back up for both Raw and SmackDown, as they've been at a low point, a all-time record low last couple weeks for both Raw and SmackDown. So far, Fabulous Truth, Natalya, Becky Lynch, and Ronda Rousey are my predictions for WWE TLC. Next, the Cruiserweight Championship match, Buddy Murphy defending against Cedric Alexander. Murphy, first title defense, winning it at Showdown there at the beginning of October in his homeland of Australia. I think he'll retain. They need to find somebody who can title for a while, be the face, be the brand of the Cruiserweight division, be the face of 205 Live. So Buddy Murphy, Alexa Bliss's boyfriend, fiance, husband, whatever the hell he is to her, very, very lucky man either way. Buddy Murphy will defeat Cedric Alexander and retain the Cruiserweight title. Rey Mysterio and Randy Orton in a chairs match. Like I said, that was announced on social media. Rey Mysterio, I think he'll win this. He came back there, SmackDown 1000, middle of October. Yeah, it's October 16th. So it'll be a couple months to the day from his return back to the WWE, and he's in a feud right now with the RKO machine, Randy Orton, the Viper. But Mysterio, he's one of the most well-liked superstars on the roster, especially with him coming back. Hasn't been back that long. Mysterio, he'll go over Orton on Sunday at TLC, I believe. The Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro, will defend their SmackDown tag titles against the New Day, Big E, Kofi King, Xavier Woods, and versus Jimmy and Jey Uso, the Usos. I think the Bar will retain. Don't really know what they have planned for the SmackDown tag division, though. Sanity's also there. You also got Gallows and Anderson, who they really haven't done anything with since they brought them back to the WWE. Gallows back to the WWE, Carl Anderson in his first stint. Will they re-sign after their contracts up whenever and go back to Japan? I don't know. They could obviously be doing 10 times better stuff storyline-wise than what they're doing right now with basically every storyline in the WWE, but obviously they're not. And I get, the show must go on. It's on every single week, and with the ratings even being at the lowest point that they've been at in recent years, people are still tuning in. They're still getting people to watch. So it's not like they canceled the show, they went bankrupt, and it's not on anymore. Like, at least we still have the wrestling on every single week, and we can still tune in and watch it. So give me the Bar over the New Day and the Usos. Finn Balor, if he's healthy, will face off against Drew McIntyre in a regular singles match at TLC. I'm sure they can find some stipulation by Sunday if they want to make it a no DQ match or whatever the case may be. Dolph Ziggler broke up with Drew McIntyre there within the past couple weeks. Who knows if he interferes, costs Drew the match. I don't think that'll happen. I think Drew's going to win clean. If Balor is able to wrestle on Sunday, was actually sent home from the American tour that they're on there just recently due to an illness. So injured, he's sick. So will he be able to go by Sunday? I don't know. We'll have to see. Tune in and watch my live reactions on Periscope for WWE TLC on Sunday. So McIntyre, I think, will defeat Balor, though, if that happens. It's penciled in to happen at the moment, so that's why I'm predicting it. So Drew McIntyre or Finn Balor, the Bar, over the New Day and the Usos. Rey Mysterio over Randy Orton, and Buddy Murphy over Cedric Alexander in title defense, since Super Showdown back in October defended it at Survivor Series there last month. Totally forgot about that up until now. So those are the most recent predictions, and then I'll go over everything here at the end video of this audio recording. Next, a ladder match, a guitar on the pole match. A guitar will be hanging from above the ladder in the middle of the ring, as Elias will face Bobby Lashley. Leo Rush will be ringside as well. He's awesome. He's the shit. And he'll be out there more than likely. Like I said, he'll come out and introduce Lashley, the man of the hour will. And Elias, he'll win. It's a guitar on a pole match, for God's sakes. Guitar is going to be hanging above the ring, like I said. You got to climb the ladder. It's like a Money in the Bank match, but this time you don't grab the Money in the Bank briefcase. You grab the guitar, and then you can use the guitar as a weapon as well. So no way Elias is losing that match, with his gimmick being, the Drifter, as he once was in NXT. So Elias over Bobby Lashley, I believe, will happen. Daniel Bryan will defend his WWE Championship. The new Daniel Bryan, I should say, will defend his WWE Championship versus AJ Styles, a phenomenal one from the great state of Georgia. Daniel Bryan, I think he'll retain here. Styles, I think, will get it back, though, from now until the Royal Rumble. Reports are Styles is going to be going into a feud with Randy Orton. Mysterio going to be going after U.S. title with Shinsuke Nakamura. There is, by the way, no U.S. Championship match once again at this upcoming pay-per-view for the WWE. So maybe that's matches that get to the pre-show kickoff show as well come Sunday. We'll have to see about that. Tune in to WWE social media to find out. But Mysterio going to be moving on, maybe versus Nakamura, maybe versus Andrade Cien Almas, I saw at WrestleMania for the U.S. title. And then Styles will get the title off of Daniel Bryan. He'll face Randy Orton for it finally. That feud's been in the works for the past couple years, ever since Styles came to the WWE. And then Daniel Bryan will move on and face potentially Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid, at WrestleMania 35. But who knows? We might get Daniel Bryan, Randy Orton, and then Styles gets, HBK at Mania. We'll have to see. But Daniel Bryan will retain, I believe, by DQ on Sunday at TLC, and then Styles will get the belt back by the Royal Rumble at the end of January. Then the final two matches. This match, who knows, it might kick off the main event. That's the Intercontinental Championship match between Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. I think Ambrose is going to win. He's been getting a lot of heat as of late with being a heel ever since he turned on Seth Rollins there and the Shield after Roman Reigns announced he had leukemia once again. He's been out of action since then, had to relinquish the Universal Championship that is also not being defended at TLC because Brock Lesnar is the current WWE Universal Champion. He'll be defending at the Royal Rumble against either Braun Strowman, maybe Drew McIntyre. Who the hell knows at this point? We'll have to see what WWE decides to do from now until then at the end of January. But for the IC title, the Intercontinental Championship, I think Ambrose will win. Ones I think at this point in time will win the Royal Rumble. And then come WrestleMania, if Braun Strowman is not the new guy in WWE, the top guy, top dog, since Roman Reigns is out of the picture, and they don't think McIntyre can hold the fort down, take the reins, and take over. Rollins, he's been WWE champion before. He's been Universal champion before. Excuse me, no, he wasn't. He was in the first ever Universal Championship match, though, and he lost to Finn Balor. And Balor, yeah, he did get his rematch finally. And Owens is out with an injury. He'll be back in the fold, Kevin Owens, that is, by WrestleMania, maybe right after WrestleMania, and then whatever the first pay-per-view is after Mania. Normally we get like a fatal four-way for one of the titles, so we could see Rollins, Lesnar, McIntyre, Strowman, KO, maybe in a fatal five-way or something like that, whatever pay-per-view is after Mania. If you guys want to look that up and let me know in the comments below, that'd be greatly appreciated. But right now I think Ambrose will win, Rollins will win the Royal Rumble, and then he'll face Strowman and Lesnar. Maybe McIntyre as well. Maybe have a fatal four-way at Mania for the Universal title, and then have Rollins become your new Universal champ if Lesnar is going to go away for good and go back to the UFC. You can move on with Seth Rollins as your champ, and at that point in time, you know he can hold the fort down, like I said, because he's been the champion, top dog before. And then maybe by that point, Roman Reigns beats leukemia, and he's able to come back, and you get them in a feud. And then maybe by WrestleMania 36 or 37 down the road, you get a triple threat at Mania like you wanted to have at WrestleMania 32 with the three members of the Shield, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose. But on Sunday at TLC, Ambrose, I believe, will defeat Seth Rollins and become the new Intercontinental Champion, a championship he has held before as well, so we'll know what we'll get with him being the new IC Champion. And then in the event, I believe Braun Strowman and Baron Corbin will face off in a TLC match. Now, a couple weeks ago, Strowman went out with an injury. They wrote him off of TV. He ended up getting elbow surgery, and he's been out of action ever since. As of now, heard he is still not 100% to go to wrestle against Baron Corbin on Sunday at TLC. So if they do have him come out, though, it's going to be a squash match. Strowman's just going to come out and wreak havoc. He's going to throw Corbin all over the damn place, and he'll win 1, 2, 3 like that. Keep it short and sweet. Don't risk any further injury, and so on and so forth. But if Braun is able to win this match, he has a deal. Man, the commissioner of Monday Night Raw. If Braun Strowman wins this match versus Baron Corbin, he gets the Universal Championship match at the Royal Rumble versus Brock Lesnar. And if Corbin wins, he becomes the full-time general manager of Monday Night Raw. So there is a lot on the line. We'll have to see what WWE has in store for us at TLC on Sunday with all these matches. I think Strowman will win if he does come out and he wins the match. Or if the match happens, I think he'll win. What I could see actually happening, though, if they do have the match, he'll come out real quick, like I said, and it'll be over real quick. But if he's not able to go, they'll have they'll know beforehand. They'll know before they go on the air, before live. They'll have Ambrose defeat Rollins. Rollins and Corbin are somewhat in a feud right now. You have Rollins and then Corbin as your main event, and then if Rollins wins, he gets the same thing as Strowman got, but then you bring Strowman back in the fold once he's healthy, and then you have a feud with Strowman and Rollins, but then Rollins gets the Universal Championship match at the Royal Rumble. Maybe you have Kurt Angle return as well. He's been in a storyline there with Corbin within the past couple months too, so who the hell knows what Vince McMahon and the WWE have in store for us on Sunday. But these are my WWE TLC predictions. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Be sure to subscribe to Gridiron Ring right here on YouTube as well. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to Gridiron Ring on social media. All the links are in the description below. Cool Hand Luke 96 on Twitter and Periscope. As I said, I'll be on Periscope for WWE TLC. I'll be on Periscope as well for some NFL games this weekend. Go check out my NFL Week 15 predictions. As I said, 4 brand new videos this week on YouTube. WWE TLC, that's currently what you're listening to. NFL Week 15 predictions. And then my college football coaching carousel video and my college football 2018 bowl game predictions. So, once again, guys, my predictions for WWE TLC are as follows. And once again, thanks for listening. I have Fabulous Truth, R-Truth, and Carmella going over against Maha Alicia in the Mixed Match Challenge Finals. They will be the 30th entrance, number 30th entrance in the Royal Rumble come January then. Natalya, I think, will defeat Ruby Riott in a tables match. Becky Lynch, I think, will retain the SmackDown Women's Championship over Charlotte and Asuka in a TLC match. Ronda Rousey, I believe, retain the Raw Women's Championship match, or Raw Women's Championship in the Raw Women's Championship match over Nia Jax. Buddy Murphy, I think, will retain the Cruiserweight Championship over Cedric Alexander. Rey Mysterio over Randy Orton in a chairs match. The Bar will defeat the New Day and the Usos for the SmackDown Tag Titles. They'll retain those. Drew McIntyre over Finn Balor. Elias over Bobby Lashley in the Guitar Ladder match. Daniel Bryan will retain the WWE Championship, AJ Styles, and then Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose will face off for the Intercontinental Championship. I think Ambrose will win that, and then I think if Strowman is healthy and able to go on Sunday, I think he will defeat Baron Corbin. He'll come out last second, like I said, wreak havoc and throw Corbin all over the place, and he'll win, and then he'll get his Universal Championship match against Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble, and that is the next pay-per-view for the WWE come the end of January. So once again, thanks for tuning in and listening to my WWE TLC predictions.